Hey, hey, good stuff, family. We have taken the show on the road again here to Blue Arrow Records in the historic Collinwood neighborhood of Cleveland. Behind me are two iconic men as well. Here, you like that? Wait, can I? I want to just.
Behind you? Okay, go
And they're
ahead.
humble. They're very humble. This is Keith Martin over here, and the legendary Scott Vaughn.
Hello.
And for 6 years now, he's been putting together this Cleveland Musicians fundraiser. We did the interview last year with you guys as well. So he talk about see the good, be the good. They just started a conversation on Facebook, and now they've parlayed that into this fantastic fundraiser every year that's so much fun at Geneva on the Lake. So I thought maybe we would give you a little preview today and talk to these guys right here. My assistant, Travis Ford. Let's just get this out of the way. We feel like the guy on Home Improvement a bit with the way this is set up. Hello. Like, remember, you just saw his hand. So, but we want it. I think it looks good because now we know Blue Arrow.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah. Wait, that was the
Okay, so let's see if this mic will work. And if you're watching, you all let us know in the comments, okay? Because sometimes the mic is a little sensitive, so let us know, okay? If we're losing audio. Okay, so I think we'll start right here. So Scott,
Yes.
This is the 6th annual. I want you to tell us. I think you said 15 bands, all in all, for the tribute Kiss band tribute. But this gets bigger every year. Tell me how it started.
Well, 7 years ago, I decided to put up a poll of all our favorite Kiss songs because so many Cleveland musicians love Kiss. So I started with all the albums, and we whittled it down to the final 4. I think Detroit Rock City won. It is a great song, Keith. And so after the poll, people start saying, wow, we need to get a jam session of all the local musicians together. We need to get together and just play some Kiss songs. We'll take over a local club or bar and just play Kiss songs all night.
I find that song makes people feel all right on a Saturday night. Is that your experience?
Just hold the microphone. I'm just kidding.
I've heard that before.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Radio's the only light. But anyway, so we decided we'd do this jam night, but we decided since we're doing this jam night, let's make it for a good cause. So a good friend of mine, Cindy Rosano.
Love her.
Love her. She's amazing.
I mean, dynamo. I love her.
Nice.
She is a go-getter and
She's just a firecracker.
she's a firecracker, and I love her. I love her so much.
One of my favorite people.
So her and I got together and we decided to do a benefit for autism because so many kids of musicians and in the area are on the spectrum, including her boyfriend Joey's daughter Cece's on the spectrum. So we thought, okay, well, let's do a great jam session, play some Kiss songs, and make some money for autism. So we made about $4,000 that night, and it just started building. People kept saying, "We're doing this again next year. We're doing this again next year," and every year it's grown. We pick a different charity every year. Everybody on the committee gets to pick their charity, and this is now our 6th year, and it's just grown every year. And this year we're hoping that we beat last year's. Rondo thinks we should beat last year. Yeah, we had a golf outing this year too, so that's going to give us a leg up to begin with. And we got a whole day of events, so it's going to be awesome.
I want to make sure that because this thing is really sensitive back there and you're holding the cord down, can somebody who's watching, can you just give us like a thumbs up, thumbs down if you're hearing the audio? Okay, we want to try and make sure. Yeah, because sometimes we don't know until they weigh in. Until I see differently, I'm going to assume that it's fine. So, yeah, and Keith, have you been in since the beginning?
I was not involved in the first one.
Over here.
I was not involved in the first one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Come on. Anyway, I was not involved in the first year. I had prior commitments and couldn't make it. But the second year, the charity was the American Cancer Society, and my brother is a cancer survivor. So I'm like, yeah, I got to be involved in this. Anything I can do to help. And that's where I actually met Scott for the first time because I donated all of my childhood Kiss memorabilia I had. Yeah,
it was incredible.
Come on.
Yeah. I didn't want to give it up when I collected it. I'm like, I don't want to give this up.
I had a lot of stuff, and it was stuff that I used to get me through when my brother was going through stuff. So it's kind of I don't want to choke up, but anyway,
There's-
I had to be involved.
Yeah.
You know,
And
good.
he's been a big part of it since, him and his wife, Tracy.
Tracy does a lot of the.
And is your brother with us still?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Praise God.
He just
Okay.
went through another bout of it, but
Okay.
you know,
Strong.
he's
Okay.
strong and he's healing and he's doing good.
So here's the thing. There are always, when you find a good story like this in which you are seeing the good and being the good, here's the thing. We say it all the time. There are always stories within the story within the story. So autism the first year, near and dear to my heart. I have so many friends who as well know as well as Cindy, you know, the challenges, but also what makes these kids so extraordinary and fantastic, you know, and
Amazing. They really are.
extraordinary. So there's that cancer. I mean, we've had tons of stories of childhood cancer. And so always we say the best good stuff sometimes comes out of the really crappy stuff. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Is this how
Yeah.
you, tell me how you've experienced that yourself.
Well, I mean, I met Scott through it. I mean, because of it, and you know, being in local bands, we were always support each other. He's a great friend, and met a lot of people through music. And this is just, it's just really a great event every year, and you get to meet new people and play with guys you've never played with before. And that's kind of the cool thing too. You know, it's 50 musicians on that stage that really have never played together, and they come together to do this.
Bands have formed from our
Yeah.
benefit.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
how
kind of cool. I mean, it's really neat, and you know, it's just
Yeah, we're here to
keep
help
the
people.
community alive. You know, keep the music community alive is what I always try to do. Always try and support everybody, and then doing it through this. I mean, and Scott will tell you how quickly signups fill up.
Mm.
I mean, especially in these past couple of years, it's like everybody just wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, the first year we had 30 musicians, and that was all that signed up. This year I put up the sign up sheet, and we were done before 6 hours.
See,
Yeah.
I mean,
again,
yeah.
the story within the story that
Yeah.
people, and it took one dude, you guys, to put something on Facebook to say, I think we could do something. Let's not just get everyone together. Let's make it for a charity. And this year, again, July 25th, it's going to be from
Starts at noon.
Yeah.
We have two side stages. We have an acoustic stage, and then we have a second stage with bands, and it's going to go up until 6:45-ish, those two stages. And then the main show starts at 7:00, which is the KISS tribute, when we bring all the guys up. We bring them up one at two, three at a time, and just cycle them off on and off the stage to play KISS songs.
It's at Geneva on the lake, and
At
it's
the Yankees complex, yeah.
Yeah, and donated.
Oh,
Yeah.
and there's so many great donations that, you know, everybody that may not be a performer but just knows about it has just, I mean, the girls in the planning and the coordinating committee have really gotten out there and got a lot of great donations from people.
That's one thing. You know, a lot of people give me credit for starting this, and I might have been the guy who gave it the push.
You're an idea man, Scott. No
I've been
lie.
told, but it's all the people who've joined the committee and have helped. They really are the backbone of this thing.
Yeah.
So my wife does a lot. His wife does a lot. We've got a lot of good friends that have joined the committee, and the committee has grown. Unfortunately, Cindy wasn't on the committee this year. She had a benefit for her nephew, so she was really busy with that. So we don't want to bother with that. But she's going
I
to help
wonder if-
again. It's going to be great.
Travis, will you hold this for a second? I'm going to make sure we get the Chiron up here too, because I want to make sure we scroll at the bottom.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely.
Hold this, and after it's live, everyone can refer back to this. You can share
Absolutely.
these links, and then I'm going to make sure we put up there in the crawl. But in the meantime, I want you to talk specifically about why Sub-Zero Mission, this organization, again, classic, the good stuff, going into the trenches for the homeless, especially veterans.
Yeah. This year, because let's roll it down real quick. The first year was autism. The second year was American Cancer Society. The third year was Life Bank organ donation. The fourth year, we actually didn't have a show, but we still collected funds selling posters and things. And we collected some money for Paws, which is animals group.
Yeah, that's near and dear to my heart as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we'd have the show, but we did make a nice donation just selling posters and things. And last year it was St. Jude's Children's Hospital, another great organization. So this year it was our committee member, Denise Bordelon. It was her turn to pick the charity. And she lives in Painesville, and literally Sub-Zero Mission is right around the corner from her house. And we've all heard about the great things they've done. So it was a no-brainer. I mean, great people are there, and they're helping all these homeless veterans. You know,
It's
a lot of the
really-
veterans out on the street, they don't want to be taken off the street. They're comfortable where they're at, but they just need supplies. They need warm blankets. They need warm shoes and coats
Jackets
and
and-
hoods and hats and scarves. So that's what they do. They go out and they help these people. They go out on the streets and help these guys get food. They help them get shelter. They need it. Now they're setting up something at their facility to bring people in if they need some medical attention, things like that. So they're doing amazing things there, and we're so glad to be part of helping that out.
Absolutely.
And we call it the Good Stuff family for good reason, because Sub-Zero Mission, I know, Tim Hickey is
It's
how,
amazing.
I mean, this guy,
It's amazing.
you want to talk about passionate about what he does and reaching out because he's a veteran himself.
Yes.
And so I know firsthand the work that they do. And I love that he said to me, he goes, here's the deal. A lot of times they'll say, hey, go, here's the services at the VA. Good luck. Here's a pamphlet.
Right.
He said, we reach in to the trenches with them because some of them have been there and they know like the PTSD and all of this. And then they get them jobs and they set them back on the track to being productive citizens. And these again are veterans who, you know, if there's any way to show gratitude, they're doing it. They're doing it.
They're doing amazing work.
Yeah. So I put the Sub-Zero Mission crawl up there, and here's the Cleveland Musician Fundraiser. Or you're saying
I'm pointing.
We're gonna,
Oh.
no, this would be stretched, but yeah, we used to wrap it up. But is there anything else that you guys want to say? Travis, we hold this on like this. Thank you. Yeah, so I want to make sure that we get your name up there too, though, so we can have Keith up here as well. Keith, anything else that you can, as you're sitting here again, if you're just joining us, this is a personal thing for Keith, because the second year they did it, they raised money for the American Cancer Society. And his brother, praise God, is still a cancer warrior and with us. But is there anything else that you want to add?
No, not really. I mean, it's just, I get excited every year to do it. And I mean, a lot of us in bands, we're just fortunate that we have the opportunity to get up and entertain people, because that's what we want to do. So why not make some money for a charity doing it, you know?
Do you have put you on the spot, but even a rough idea, cumulative in the last 5 years, how much money you've brought in?
We brought over $50,000.
on.
Yeah, I think it's around 50. Yeah.
And that's the good part of it. $50,000.
And we're hoping to add to that total this year. So,
Yeah.
we're excited. We're excited. We want everybody to come out and have a good time. It's an all-day event.
It's a Monday.
It's a
Take
Monday.
that day off. You deserve it. You deserve it.
It is a Monday, and people always ask me why it's on a Monday. The reason is we're all working musicians that do this show,
Right.
and it is festival season. So
Yeah.
you're looking at Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday that musicians are all playing now.
Bro, book.
Yeah.
So
That's true. I didn't think about it.
Monday's
And they're
the day.
all volunteering.
right,
Yeah.
All that's
There's
huge. You
nobody's
guys.
getting paid to play.
No, every single cent of every year goes to the charity.
Yeah.
Every single cent.
Yeah, and we've got, like I said, we got acoustic acts all day. We got live cover bands all day, including we have a special band opening show.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language
So-
over and over. Tell me more about that. Is it the first time for that?
It's the first time for that, and it's going to be really cool. It's a group of mentors. They bring up the special needs kids, and they put a band together, and they actually play a rock show. So I'm really stoked for it.
Yeah.
Playability, they're called. So
Playability.
yeah, we're really stoked to have them, and so they're going to open the show at noon on the live rock stage.
On the rock
So-
stage, yeah.
and we got great bands all day.
Mhm.
And
And
then
bring your cash for
Yeah,
raffles.
yeah, we've got 50-50. We've got a booze barge that we're doing. We're doing big ticket items. We're doing regular ticket items. So we've got a lot of good stuff coming in too. We got,
I usually donate a guitar every year.
yeah, he donated. Well, when
Come on.
when he gave up all his Kiss stuff, he had to
I had
start
nothing
doing
left.
something.
It was either my car or throw a guitar in there. I had
Nobody
to do
wants his
something.
car.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this car.
Come on, it's a classic.
It's a luxury vehicle.
It's a luxury. It's a classic luxury vehicle.
Yeah,
What
but
about some,
yeah.
no P-traps or a valve seat?
No, I will not be donating any plumbing. However, however, glad you brought that up. My company that I work for, Active Plumbing Supply, has made a generous donation. As they
one
have,
of our main sponsors.
yeah, it's a great company to work for, and they believe in the cause too.
Yeah,
So
we've got some great sponsors this year. VLB Striping's come through huge. They pay for all our awesome shirts.
You can get one of these.
You can get one of these and all
It's
our
not just
swag.
for rock stars and
Yes.
us.
And us. So VLB striping, we've got God, we got so many.
I know there were a lot of sponsors this year.
Nicola Groupson, I forgot the whole law firm, but they're a huge sponsor too.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of great sponsors, and they just support so much. And
There's face painting.
we're in face painting, yes.
We've got all sorts of fun things.
Yeah, we
planned.
got food trucks. We've got merchandise that people are selling.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be an all-day party. And like I said, it's all day. It's all ages. Bring your kids down.
Yep.
They're going to put things on for the kids, and yeah, you can win some cool stuff too. I mean,
I
we
don't
got a
see
lot of
why you
cool
wouldn't
stuff.
go.
I got to be there.
Well, I'm going. Me too. But
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
go if I didn't have to go.
I would too. So yeah, we're really excited.
And Keith Martin,
Yes.
Vinyl Arcade,
Yes.
your band.
Yes.
You guys have been rocking and rolling, I imagine, most of your lives.
Yes.
What's your story? When did you start this love affair?
I got my first guitar when I was 8 years old and tried learning Kiss songs, at 8. I still have that guitar, by the way, and that one I'm not donating.
Wow, that's
But
awesome.
I don't know. I was just drawn to it. I don't know if it was watching Hee Haw with my parents and all the guitars, but yeah, I mean, I've always played, and took a break when my first daughter was born for about 8 years, and then went and saw some bands and thought I could do that. So I got back into
Did
it.
Hee Haw have the guy who spit blood, or was that Kiss?
It depends on if you watch the uncensored outtakes of Hee Haw. I'm sure somebody was spitting blood. I heard it was pretty crazy, but no, I'm pretty sure it's Kiss you're thinking. Yeah.
And I know, like, when this guy's birthday just came up, happy birthday
Thank
again.
you, thank you.
So you can tell, like, how intertwined in the music scene he is when you see all of these birthday
was
tributes
touched.
to
I
you,
was very
because they
touched.
know you and they
Where?
love you, not just as a musician, but someone
Right.
who's kicking ass for
Thank
other
you,
people.
thank
So
you.
how far back for you for play?
I will tell you the exact date when I knew I wanted to be a musician was October 29th, 1976. The Paul Lynde Halloween special, when I saw an elevator come down and 4 creatures come out of this elevator with smoke.
I
And
remember watching it.
Yeah, I saw it when I was a kid. My mother was like, "No, you're going to be scared. Don't watch that." I was like glued to it. I saw Kiss for the first time, and then I wanted to be a rock star. Now, I couldn't
just
play.
you.
Yeah, I couldn't play. I was playing with my tennis racket for years. But then when I got a little older, I saw a band called The Who,
Oh, here we go.
and that made me want to be a musician. So I picked up the guitar. I can't play guitar very well, but a bass,
Well,
4
you can handle
strings,
that.
these stubby little fingers get around those.
Yeah.
And I could sing a little bit. So
Yeah.
I ended up, here I am. All
Best-
these years later, we tried to
best-
make,
One of the best singers in Cleveland.
And this is a perfect setup for right now. We're going to treat you to see some of this talent
Ooh.
that's represented here again at Blue Arrow Records in Painesville. So do you want to just get your stuff?
Yeah.
ready? I can hold this. And
yeah,
step
Pat,
back
for a
bit.
second while we grab our stuff. Oh, look.
I have one right here.
Oh,
Look, there's
how's
one
that?
right
Look
here.
how convenient that is. Okay, so again, if you guys are just joining us, it's Geneva on the Lake, July 25th, noon until 11 p.m. And it'll culminate that day with a Kiss tribute band, musicians from all over, more than 15 represented. So said.
Yeah, there's 15 bands, and then there's other solo players that are playing. We got 51 musicians playing in this show. So
Mhm.
And then people always come like dressed up in their best Kiss stuff
Oh,
too. Those
yeah.
pictures are
yeah,
fantastic.
we got some cool people come. And you know what? That people who dressed up like Kiss last year, they were going around collecting money. We're like, what are these people doing? And they ended up donating all that money back. So
So the people who came in their Kiss gear took it upon themselves to just go and collect money.
Yeah, they were charging for photos with
Yeah.
them.
Right.
So
we were like, what are these guys doing? And trying to make little. Yeah.
Uh,
But they came up and said, no, we're donating. And they gave us like $600.
yeah, it was
all
great.
told, like 50,000 in the last 5 years.
Yep.
6th annual coming up July 25th. So again, Keith Martin and Scott Vaughn. I love them. I love them. I love them. Now you're going to see another reason
Let's see
why
how this
everyone
goes.
loves them.
Well, yeah, don't say that yet.
Yeah.
We've not
Played
played
this
this
song in like a long time,
years.
years even. So if we screw it up, just remember it's Kiss. They
Yeah,
screw up
just-
their own songs.
Yeah, just point and laugh. We're fine with it.
what's around. Don't have any doubts about that bound. See you get it tonight. And if I can't, I'll cry and cry. You won't see me without it, and I'll see you tonight. But I know it's around. I don't have any doubts about that bound. I'll see you get it tonight. And if I can't, I'll cry and cry. You won't see me without it, and I'll see you tonight. Outside, see you tonight. Outside, see you tonight. See you get it tonight. And if I can't, I'll cry and cry. You won't see me without it, and I'll see you tonight. Outside, see you tonight. Outside, see you tonight. See you get it tonight. And if I can't, I'll cry and cry. You won't see me without it, and I'll see you tonight. Outside, see you tonight. Outside, I'll see you tonight. So that goes ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Fantastic. I mean, I'm not an expert, but
we did it right.
you guys, I had goosebumps. I did, because you're
Oh,
talking
thanks.
about, how many people, you think how many people have been helped, and the part about I'll cry, and honestly, I'm sure that a lot of people who know what you're doing see you. I see you.
Right on.
I salute you. I applaud you, because
very
it's
much.
classic. See the good, be the good, and I love you for all that you're doing. You also do a podcast from
We do.
here
We
at
do a
Blue
podcast.
Arrow. Yep. You want to tell people how to watch it?
Yeah, we do a podcast called Stairway to Cleveland. Keith and I, he's my co-host, I'm the main host, and we do everything Cleveland-esque. We have Cleveland guests. We talk about Cleveland things. We talk about rock and roll.
We love our city.
We love our
Yes,
city.
I do too.
We
do.
really do.
We really do.
See?
We're Cleveland guys through and through. So we like to talk about how great the city is. We've talked about the music scene. We've talked about the clubs. We've talked about the mafia that has been in this
Mhm.
area.
Mhm.
We had the Haunted Housewives of Willoughby on. So we're just expanding, and it's just been fun. We film a lot right here. And Pete Gillis, who runs this place and owns it, has been awesome to us.
Amazing. Great place too. If you like vinyl.
If you like vinyl, this is the place to
Oh
come.
yeah.
He's been awesome to me too. He helped us set us up
Yes,
with the
he's
extension
great.
cord. What a
Yeah,
nice
Pete's
guy.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm
Pete's a
gonna
great
put
guy.
up your podcast. No, you can just say that was that.
We also would like to mention our producer for the podcast,
Yes.
Mr. Rick Fluger, who had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
He's the big 5-0.
Yes.
He's the one that put yeah.
Rick,
He's the one that put it all together. I mean,
Rick is really the backbone of the podcast. We're the dummies in front of the camera, and he's the guy who produces it all and edits it all and puts all the cool music and stuff on it.
and all the time into it.
Yeah, and he's in a great band called Boaterhead.
Oh,
go check
amazing
them out,
band.
too.
Amazing band.
So July 25th, Geauga on the Lake.
Geneva on the
Geneva on the Lake. I'm only saying that
Jogga
100
Lake.
times.
Yeah, I wish it was still there.
I said it 100 times for this
That's
live
okay.
stream. Geneva on the Lake, July 25th, noon until 11.
Until 11.
And you want to just kind of take us out, and we'll end the live stream. But again, classic examples of see the good, be the good. When we say together we can, together we will, God weaves. Now watch him work. Like it's not just some sort of flowery words. Like this is exactly what y'all are doing. And I thank you and I love you so much.
Thank you for having us.
God bless you.
All right.
Do you want to play out or?
What do you want? You want to do the same thing?
Yep.
All right.
We'll just do music. We'll just play music. Yeah.
I know it's wrong. Don't have any doubts about that fact. See you get it tonight. And if I can't, I'll cry and cry. You won't see it clouded, and I'll see you tonight.